I am excited to bring you today's cruise news on July 31st in the year of our Lord 2024. Sometimes the cruise news is light and fluffy, and sometimes it is heavy, it weighs you down, and really bad things are happening on cruise ships. Unfortunately, today is one of those days where things get really heavy. Let's get into it. A disturbing and unprecedented trend has emerged in the cruise industry. Numerous cruise members have been arrested on child pornography charges. In the past 6 months alone, 15 arrests have been made, with Carnival Cruise Line accounting for 7 of these. Crew members from Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Disney, Celebrity, and Holland America have all been implicated. The latest arrests were made at the Port of Miami, where 2 Carnival crew members were apprehended. They were allegedly involved in sharing child pornography and bestiality videos. I don't even like to say that. This crackdown has revealed an extensive network of individuals sharing illicit material via social media and messaging apps. Authorities have intensified efforts, seizing electronic devices and uncovering disturbing evidence that points to a widespread issue. Federal and state law enforcement agencies are utilizing advanced surveillance software to monitor and prosecute these crimes, marking a significant increase in scrutiny on cruise ships. The implications are staggering, as this marks the first time U.S. ports have seen such a high number of arrests for these offenses. This concerted effort aims to put an end to the exploitation and protect the vulnerable. Alright, thank goodness we are going to lighten things up at least for a minute here with our next story. In a twist that could make you laugh or at least raise an eyebrow. While Malaysia is setting sail to become a top cruise destination, Santorini is trying to dock the flood of tourists at its shores. Malaysia is on a mission to roll out the red carpet for more cruise ships. They're upgrading ports and streamlining tourist clearances, aiming to turn their ports into bustling hubs of cruise activity. They're saying the more the merrier. Meanwhile, Santorini is experiencing a tourist traffic jam. The island's been swamped with 3.4 million visitors last year and about 17,000 cruise ship passengers a day. The island's mayor is practically screaming, "No more at the inn!" and proposing a cap to reduce the cruise ship crowd to a more manageable 8,000 per day. It's the ultimate irony. Malaysia's rolling out the welcome mat while Santorini is trying to slam the door on its selfie stick wielding tourists. Who knew that being a sought after destination could come with such a complex, if not slightly ironic, dilemma? So as Malaysia aims to fill its ports with cruise ships, Santorini is looking to give tourists a timeout. It's a classic case of be careful what you wish for, and the world of tourism just got a lot more interesting. Alright, and with our next story, we are back to the heavy stuff. The heartbreaking mystery of an aspiring actress who tragically died on the open sea has left her mother calling for sharper scrutiny into unsolved maritime deaths. Ashley Barnett's 25th birthday celebration turned to sorrow aboard a cruise where she was found deceased in her cabin on October 14, 2005. Her devastated mother, Jamie, shared that years have passed without clarity about Ashley's untimely demise. Jamie described the painful process of seeking truth, explaining she was autopsied and before she could come back to the United States, her body had to be embalmed. By the time her body returned, any forensic pathologist had very little to go on to figure out what happened. It was a long, perilous journey which had no real answers in the end. With palpable grief, Jamie lamented, "I'll never get all the answers." That's one of the most heartbreaking aspects of losing someone like that on a cruise ship. It's just all different when it happens at sea, and people don't realize that at all. Less than a full day after boarding the Carnival Cruise Line's Paradise, Ashley's lifeless body was discovered. According to the International Cruise Victims Association, her boyfriend recounted that after visiting a casino and concert together, they returned to their cabin. Following a purported dispute around 2:30 a.m., he left for the casino again, leaving Ashley alone in the room. He claimed he returned less than 2 hours later and went to sleep beside her. The next afternoon, he woke up, went upstairs to join friends, and later returned to find Ashley unresponsive. Despite life-saving measures by first responders, Ashley was pronounced dead. While Ashley remained in a morgue in Mexico, her boyfriend and the rest of their group stayed on the ship and returned to California. The medical examiner concluded that Ashley died of a methadone overdose, but her loved ones believed otherwise. Jamie and her family, left in the dark about Ashley's cause of death, hired a private pathologist for a forensic autopsy, which found no signs of trauma but some indication of alcohol abuse. Ashley's death remains a mystery to her grieving family. Jamie's heart-wrenching words echo in the pain felt by many families. I wake up every morning wishing I could hold my daughter just one more time, and I pray that no other mother ever has to live this nightmare. And to lighten things up again, guys, in our last story today, did you miss the last eclipse? Even if you didn't, Holland America Line has you covered with 3 amazing cruises to catch the 2026 total solar eclipse. These special sailings will put you right in the path of the eclipse, and bookings open today on July 31st. Beth Bodensteiner, Holland America's Chief Commercial Officer, says they're building on the excitement of their 2024 Eclipse Cruises, promising front row seats to the universe's most spectacular show. Here's the plan. The Zuiderdam starts a 35-day voyage of the Vikings from Boston on July 18th, 2026. The Nieuw Statendom sets off on a 28-day Scandinavian solar eclipse cruise from Dover or Rotterdam on July 25th, and the Oosterdam sails a 13-day Mediterranean solar eclipse voyage from Lisbon to Piraeus on August 19th. Imagine viewing the eclipse from the coast of Iceland or Spain, and these ships can move to dodge bad weather, ensuring you get the best view of the eclipse. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the cruise news today on July 31st in the year of our Lord 2024. Always remember that no matter what destination you choose and no matter what cruise line you choose, adventure awaits.